Hey YouTubers, this is me, Sean Beacon. Today I'm going to show you my 10 books videos VHS collection. I'm bringing back the collection videos so more people can do it on the channel. This is in response to a question. St. Motar, I really want you to do one because I kind of want to see your TM tapes badly since I haven't seen them. Not a lot of people are doing that since Will closed his account. First, let's get started. First, we have the History of Wild Trains 1989 VHS. This is my only TM tape that comes in a cop box or client show. Here's the tape and label. It's black and it has oversized wheels, which is pretty nice. I like it. And this is also to celebrate 30 years of the Iowa Toy Train video series. I have every single one out. Next up, we have Toy Train Celeb, Great Toy Train Layouts American Video Series Part 1. There's the tape and label. There's a chip right here, but the tape plays fine. That's all that matters. Next up is a new copy of this one. This is to replace one I had that was a rental that was pretty badly damaged. It was no good to be played. So this one, let me check the filter. This one's in better condition than my other one because my other one was a library rental. It was used too much. It was this one I bought brand new. I believe at one of the places when they reopened antique place after being closed for COVID-19. This has 10 AK books and videos. That's pretty interesting. There might have been. I wonder what the case stood for. Here's part 4. There's the tape and label. There is a little hole here. I noticed. I don't know if you could see it. There's a little small hole in the shell. But the tape plays fine. That's all that matters. Here's part 5. I'm hoping I can watch it. In fact, this one I test pretty much better than my other one I had that was too damaged. And just so you know, I'm no longer owning Sean Miss. I'm closing that account and replacing it with just this. I want all you subscribers to subscribe to this account. Next up, let's start with Iowa Toy Train tapes. Here's Iowa Toy Trains 1 from 1994. Here's the tape and label oversized wheels. This is the 93 VHS that contains the program. Next up, we have our Toy Trains 1 from 1997 with Jane's Coffee's music. The case is a little bad shape, but it has Jane's Coffee's music and labeled. There's a chip over here, but the tape plays fine. I bought this in 2020. In fact, oh yeah, I had to tell you something. You might want to buy something for TM's website because I don't know if you knew this or not. There have been wild rumors going on that TM might have to end DD sales and only go on Amazon Prime to reduce losses. I really hope DDs don't ever like the VHS tapes. Here's our Toy Trains 1 for 2000, which comes in a plastic sleeve. This is my only VHS I have in my entire collection that comes in a plastic sleeve. There's the tape. Someone named J.V. Baker in Tarwood, Pasadena, California Tarwood Circle used to own this tape, but it's mine now. I want this as a big auction along with, what was it? I'll have to show you someday. Here's, I don't have that, so the other one, because I was unsuccessful swapping out the wheels. Hopefully I'll get a new one, but this time the wheels will work. Here we have Iowa Toy Trains Part 2 for 1994. There's the tape and label, oversized wheels. And I kind of really wish that the later Iowa Toy Trains video had one scene in it that was actually not seen in the later ones. It featured the narrator saying, "This is a kind of engine your granddad saw you as your age." I really wish they had that in the newer ones. It would have been better in my opinion. Here are, next up, one that doesn't have a case. I put this in this spare case for a Magic School Bus VHS tape. And here's Our Toy Trains Part 2 for 2000. It doesn't have a case, so I'm going to pretty much print it out of the internet. Here's the Iowa Toy Trains 2 2000. This one finally has a case. I bought this tape brand new a decade ago at train convention, but it didn't have a case because I might have lost it. And this has an ink label, sticker label, and there's prints on the top. And that's pretty interesting. I think now I have it back in case. Next step is Iowa Toy Trains Part 3 from 1994. Daddy What's a Train was my favorite song from this video. And label oversized wheels. Next up, it's a pretty rare Blockbuster exclusive tape. One of my YouTubers, William Train Fan, even featured me on his YouTube channel for how rare it is. I posted on my Iowa Toy Trains Facebook page. Here's Iowa Toy Trains 1, 2, 3 VHS for 1997. Here's the tape and label. This tape has the preview that with Joe Shabker narrating that says rented them for Blockbuster. I think it was supposed to be a thing that we were supposed to do at Blockbuster, but it didn't go well. I actually bought the last copy that was available on Amazon. Next up is my 2 copies of I almost forgot one. Here's Iowa Toy Trains Part 3 from 2000. I forgot to show prints on top, but no side frames. And there's an ink label. I forgot to show that, so I'm going to put. Here's my 2 copies of Iowa Toy Trains Part 4 from 1997. This is the one with a different consistent preview because sorry. It has a different back, as you can see. Sorry about that. This is the original one. Here's the tape. Oversized wheels and label. I want this as a box show. With Iowa Toy Trains Part 12, 11, 1, 2, 3, and 1 for TM tapes, as well as maybe Iowa Toy Trains Part 10, 11, and 12. And here's the real VHS, which has a real back. That's the only differences. Here's the tape and label. I bought this at the York Train Convention. It was the last single part I had on VHS. Next up, and this is something weird. Say Motor Will. I really hope you can meet the people from TM because in the York Train Convention they do every spring and fall. They actually have a booth there where you can buy stuff. Here's Iowa Toy Trains Part 3. It's a convention for members like the Trains Collectors Association. I first went there in 2014, and it's a pretty nice show. You have to be a member like me to go there. Anyway, well, this is 1998 VHS. I don't have, what was it? The other ones that actually have different consistent things on the VHS. I don't have those yet, but I hope I get them someday. Here's Iowa Toy Trains Part 3, 5, 2002 VHS. Ink label, prints on top, but there's still no print. Actually, bought this brand new along with Toy Trains Part 3, as well as Iowa Toy Trains Part 3 for 2000. Here's Iowa Toy Trains 6 from 2000, 1998, and this is actually a 2000 prototype version because it has the MTH Trains preview on the back and label because it has this kind of label. Looks like a prototype version. Next step is Iowa Toy Trains Part 1, 2, 3 VHS for 1999. Mine's an ink label reprint, prints on the top, but there's still no print date. Next step, Iowa Toy Trains Part 7. Sorry, the back says it's from 2000, even though it's from 1999, which is kind of weird. Just the tape and label. Actually bought this brand new at the York Train Convention. Next step is my 2 copies of Iowa Toy Trains Part, Next step is Part 8 from 2000. I bought this during the whole COVID-19 pandemic quarantine year. And label. I know Wing Train has a copy. Somebody says 2002 reprint with prints on top. Next step, Iowa Toy Trains Part 9 from 2001. Mine's an ink label reprint. I'm hoping he could get this version. I'm really wise. Barbara do TM Books and VHS collection prints on top. But there's no print. And there is some strange thing on here. I have no idea what this is. It might be a print error when they were making this tape. And there's even a record tab. But I don't feel like I want to break it off. I don't feel like I ever want to break off a record tab. Because I think they're fine, but just, Here's Our Toy Trains Part 10 2000 VHS by 2 copies. The back says it's from 2001, even though it's from 2002. This is the ink label reprint. I bought this at a thrift store. Here's the other one. This is the 2000 original one with the end label, which the end label looks small. Prints on the top and on the side, but there's still no printing. And there's one tape. No, that's not. Where's it? I forgot one tape. I'll just get that. What was that? Oh, there it is. Our Toy Trains Part 1, 7, 8, 9 VHS from 2001. That's what I think William Trayfair for letting me know that this copy was on eBay for sale. That's why I thank him so much for finding that. There's the tape. Mine's an ink label, just like his. And there's prints on the top. I don't know if you knew this, but nothing. Next up we have is Our Toy Trains number 11. And question, where's my copy that doesn't have a case? Well, I still have it, but it's not going to be shown. Maybe next year. Here's the tape, ink label, prints on the top, but they're still pretty. I heard there was a sticker label one that the Will had that was pretty badly damaged. He got another one that was brand new, it was better condition. Next up we have Our Toy Trains Part 12 2003 VHS. Here's the tape and label, which is small like Part 10. Prints on top and on the side. Prints on top and on the side. And there's a crack in here, but the tape plays fine. That's all that matters. Still works. Next up, we have Our Toy Trains The Final Show 2004 VHS. Pretty weird. Was it the last Our Toy Train video I ever read? Might have been the last one I featured Jeff as a kid. That's why I'm thinking. Prints on top. But there's still no printing. Next up. Oh no. Sorry, the TM Books available logo is upside down for convenient facts. Here's the tape, which the ink label looks really different compared to other ones. There's prints on top and on the side, but they're still pretty. Next up is a tape I got quite recently. I Love Big Trains Part 1 2002 VHS. But I would have this. I originally wanted to get this tape in 2022, but I want it be high enough for it. Here's the tape, ink label, prints on the top. I know William Trayfair's copy had a sticker label and label, which is pretty interesting. Here we have Yoga Kids. This is a TM tape, so it says on the back. I bought this at Salvation Army, pretty much. I'll have to get this a watch. There's just prints on the side. Didn't Cameron answer like his copy. Here's Our Toy Trains Part 1, 10, 11, 12, 2003 VHS. Mine's a 2004 reprint, but this is really rare on tape. You can see the print date, because normally on our TM tapes you couldn't see it very well. And the print date is at the bottom is August 3rd, 2004. I won this as a big auction on eBay. I actually bought the last copy that was available. Here I have I Love Lionel. Oh, I'm missing I Love Big Machines Part 2 on the VHS. I'm hoping to get that someday. There's prints on top. I know there's a sticker label copy that says Part 1 mistakenly. Here's Our Toy Trains The Music Video from 2000 VHS. I heard there's a VHS from 2001. That says 2000 on the label because my copy has, in the ink label, it says 2002 for some reason. Prints on the top, but there's still printing. There's even a record tab, but I'm not going to break it off. Here's Our big machines. 2005 VHS, although the back says 2004, despite for 2005. I bought this during the pandemic year. Birthday is September. I'm at August 13, 2006. This has 40 minutes, so it's 40 longer minutes with the beginning frame. Here's big trains and toy trains. I'm hoping to get the original ones that are in better condition, because these ones are recording EP mode. Because I know William Treyfair was able to get those and throughout his EP mode ones. I'm hoping I could do that and get rid of them. Except this one here. This one is actually has this thing on the side. That's the one. Here I have great toy train layouts, history of model train railroad. I bought this at the Circus Train Convention. This is also recording EP mode, but luckily it's not as bad as damage as part 1 is. That's all that matters. Here's this ring on the side. And here's Magical Lionel Trains 1993 VHS. I don't have part 3 yet. Hoping to get that someday. Trains on the sticker label and label. Yeah, the label's a little torn, but I'm sure it won't. I'll have to use glue stick to get it back on, so I don't lose it. Just the tape and label. Actually, rewind this in my pants out VCR. Here's a Lionel Christmas 1998 V5 VHS, the first TM Christmas video. I bought this at a train hobby shop in Minneapolis. And label. I think it was the first train hobby shop we saw an owner being African American, which everyone should have equal rights. And here's Celebrity 1 Century Lionel Trains 2 tape set. I got this also in 2020 during the bad year. Here's part 1. And here's part 2. I had to replace both the tape lists, which was the first time I ever done on VHS, and labels, and there's 60 copies sold. This one is in Tank VHS, and this one's in. And which one has it? Part 2 has Peace in the Wheels, but hopefully it still works. That's all that matters. This one was actually created for someone that I discovered that used to work for TM. This was created from this guy. He used to work on TM, but he left the company in 1994. This is the only one I have for my collection. It looks sort of like a TM tape. That's why I'm including it. Here, All About John Deere from 2004. This one has 45 minutes. Birthday is May 1st, 2005. Print on the Bridge Creek Moore Tornado's 5-year anniversary. That was the first train I worked with a tornado emergency shirt. Here I have Toy Train Christmas Christmas Part 1. I don't have Part 2. I'm hoping to get that someday. And wave them. Next up we have this tape. I bought this at York Convention. That was the last year before COVID hit in 2019. Print on top. This one was used. I like the other ones, which are brand new. Here's Legend, Lionel Legends 2 at the Hudson. Here's the tape. Part 2. I'm hoping to get the Part 1 VHS, as well as a Lionel Hudson, because that's my favorite extinct steam local that I got saved. Speaking of which, they're bringing back the Dreyfus Hudson this year. I thought they would never bring it back because they haven't done one since 2000. Or the last time they were originally supposed to do one was in 2008, but it ended up being canceled. Here we have Part 3 and label prints on top, but it's got an initial up. Next up, we have our Christmas 1980 VHS. I'm hoping to get the 1996 VHS that has a different consistency of it than that was never released on DVD. I really wish they released on DVD the original one, because it's pretty hard to find. I'm hoping someone finds that tape and I can have prints on top, but has that consist. Mine's an Inklay reprint. Next up are what great Lionel layouts. 1996 VHS. I actually had to rewind this tape. In fact, I have part 1, but I hope I get that today. Here I have America's Best Model Trains. A sticker label, very copy. So I did have one that didn't have a case, but I got rid of it. I threw it out because I didn't want the one without a case. Here's Troy MTH Layouts Part 2. I'm hoping to get the Part 1 on VHS. Here's Magical Lionel Trains. I did clean out the tape mold free successfully. That was the first tape I cleaned with my videotape cleaner. Here's American Flyers Part 2. I'm hoping to get Part 1 on VHS. And label. Next one is this Iowa Lionel train. It sort of looks like a TM tape because it has prints on top. That's why I'm including. Here's Magical Lionel Trains Part 1. History. This is the slipcase copy. Mine's a reprint. It's just like November 4th, 2005. Next up is an extremely rare tape. Actually, was the first to buy it. It's this tape. This is the first TM tape to feature an HL train scale layout. Mine's sort of a really different TM tape. This tape has only been used once. Print is December 6, 2005. 59 minutes would be added. Well, that's it for my... Oh, I almost forgot 2 tapes. This one I'm cleaning right now because it's a little moldy print on top. Next up is a tape that I was able to successfully clean. Because some of the tapes you get from them are moldy. I was able to post the opening of this tape, which no one has done. I had to fortunately lose the end label. Prints on top and on the side, but there's no printing. I actually had to tape to both sides. Because it didn't look like it showed. Oh, sorry. Sorry for that burp. Well, that's about it. I'm hoping you enjoy it. I'm hoping I get a new copy of that tape, as well as some toy train review tapes, so I can, I'm hoping to get those someday. Hope you have a great day. As always, hold on a second. Peace out. Oh, peace out. That's better.